Virgo, there is silence here. Somebody is frozen. They don't know really what to do. Somebody has no words. Somebody is stonewalling somebody. I feel like, Virgo, you're escaping. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing away energy here. Energy that is possibly up at a distance, or there's been separation, there's been space, and there's been blockage here due to somebody's mistakes, okay? Somebody is damn sure showing up as a victim. Yeah, you showed a lot of caring energy here. But somebody is showing up as a victim, a lost soul even, who's very distracted at this particular time. They're very sidetracked, and they are going through a lot of change and also delays here that they're met with. They're under a lot of burden, you guys. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this person is very much so reluctant to change. They're burdened down at this point. When it comes down to solid beginnings or setting goals or potential or even realistic prospects, this person is definitely distracted, restricted, burnt out, overwhelmed, lots of obligations, and stressed, okay? I feel like, let me get one more for you. I feel like you guys are really in a place of thinking, okay? I think that a lot of things are coming back, and you're really thinking about, you know, this situation here. I also feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of creative projects that you have going on here. So it's almost like a balance between thinking, a balance between, you know, really not having many words for this situation over here, but damn sure getting to the money. Damn sure getting to this here collaboration, network planning, and support, okay? And possibly even another commitment, y'all, okay? So let me kind of see here, because yeah, I feel like you're in hermit mode. I feel like you just don't have anything to say. I mean, and not only do you not have anything to say, I feel like you're not really interested in, I'm not going to say hearing someone. Yeah, somebody's obsessed, okay, you guys? There is a serious ass obsession going on with you. Somebody wants to know why you're being so silent, why you don't have any words for them. Listen, the reason why is because you're completely turned off, okay? This is kind of coming under escape. It's coming under avoiding. It's coming under blocking. And it's coming under pushing somebody away, okay? You're turned off by this behavior of this person, whatever this behavior is. This person is definitely obsessed. This person is saying, I want you today, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life, okay? Virgo, I think that you have showed up as a mother, father figure, family-oriented. I think you've been loyal, possibly loyal to a fault, all right? And a lot of you guys are learning that lesson here, too, with this silence. Because really, to be honest with you, you know, loyalty without boundaries is really self-sabotage. And I think that's what you're really getting to here. And then also, who deserves your loyalty as well, okay? But you're showing up family oriented, intuitive, being a healer, sensitive, loving, nurturing, counselor. You guys might be in that field. Emotional, mature, definitely. Psychic, supportive, and definitely showing up as an empath. Let's see here. So what is this? What is this? Yeah, this person has a lot of desire for you, okay, you guys? I feel like you desired this person at one particular time, but the way it's coming out, it's almost like the feelings are dried up. So you're damn sure, this person is showing up as a freaking narcissist, y'all, okay? Oh, Lord. Y'all, these fucking narcs, okay? This raging, this intimidation, this not getting their way, y'all, okay? This person wants to make a U-turn to you. They're interested to know what you're doing as far as collaborating, networking, and even who you're seeing at this point, okay? Because they feel like it's love, all right, you guys? They feel like it's love, and it has everything to do with this commitment, and this is the reason why they're having such a hard time, okay? So they're at a distance. There's a separation here. It's either a mental, emotional, spiritual separation or distance. I think really they're waiting on you to decide, you know, what move they're going to make here. Okay. Give me more. Right. They know they made plenty of mistakes. Plenty of mistakes. Okay. And that came out twice. Misunderstood. Trouble ahead. This is on their side, you guys. They got trouble ahead. Yeah, I feel like this was a situation to where you guys moved too fast, all right? In some type of direction. They refusing to change. They really just are. Yeah, because they feel like they hit the jackpot with you. But their ways, you know, their ways, their behaviors, they're very lonely. And some of them are surrounded by people, but they're still lonely. They're distracted, sidetracked by these change and these delays. Has everything to do with their addictions, okay? Now, this could be drug addiction, sex addiction, whatever addictions, okay? But it's not positive. So they're stressed out and they're burnt out, okay? When it comes down to these opportunities, person showing up as a player, and it's showing up as game over for them, okay, you guys? So, let's see here. You're in silence, okay? You guys frozen, no words, stonewalled, okay? You have a situation to where you're very turned off by somebody's behavior. I feel like you want to escape this behavior, avoid this behavior. You've either blocked this person or you're blocking this person and you're pushing them away because this is a serious ass turn off, okay, for you, all right? This person, even though you showed up as family oriented, a mother, father figure, intuitive, healing, loving, nurturing, and loyal, this person still is showing up as a narcissist. This person is ready to make a U-turn back to you, has everything to do with love and commitment. I don't feel like your desire is there. I just don't. I feel like emotions is dried up. Distance is here, you guys. I feel like somebody feel like maybe they took off too quick with somebody. Definitely mistakes has been made here. This person has trouble ahead, okay? This person has addiction problems. They're lonely. They feel like they hit the jackpot. They're refusing to change. They feel like they hit the jackpot with you. This person is damn sure trying to start a beginning here, okay? They got money changes going on. They're setting goals. There are offers that are being given to them, but they're either temporary offers or offers that they just don't like, okay? But they're really wanting to have some realistic prospects here, which is really draining them. And I believe this has to do with work or their career or whatever it is that they do. Because they are a player, because they have done the things that they have done, this is game over. They don't have to worry about this work situation. They don't have to worry about, you know, these prospects and stuff, because all it's going to lead to is more burnout, feeling overwhelmed and obligated, okay? And I don't think they want to be in that situation, all right? So with that being said, shout out Virgo. Much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. You guys, shout out Train to Go. Join Train to Go, you guys, even the support so that you can pre-watch videos, okay, you guys? And then plus there's other tiers, all right? So shout out to my my sisterhood. Also shout out to Trap with Nikki VIPs. Also my day ones, okay? And my regulars. So you guys, we're going to go to the throne. I'm praying over everything on this table, the cards, the clarifiers, and everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Virgo cross watcher, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, the honor, and the glory in which he definitely does deserve, okay? So with that being said, y'all, hit the thumbs up button, you guys, so we can get some rotation. Hit the algorithm. And even if this video is not for you, still do something nice and hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you dearly. Remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, all right? So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get to it. Virgo, you're not in the mood, okay? You're not in the mood for shit, for real, okay? Except getting to your money, all right? You got to see, yeah, because you've been heartbroken, okay? You've been heartbroken. Third-party situations, okay? Sorrow. Something came to an end. You escaped this shit. You might have dodged the damn bullet. Yeah, you don't, didn't I say you might have dodged the damn bullet? You're not interested. You're reluctant, okay? This is the reason why you're avoiding, you're blocking, and you're pushing away. You showed up loving. You showed up kind. You showed up, you know, sensitive. All that. You showed up as a blessing in somebody's life. Damn, the star. All for it to lead to fights and arguments, you guys. All right? Intimidation, bullying, cowardism. That is your reward for showing up as a blessing in somebody's life. Right? Y'all could have been a power couple here, but they wanted to have different options. They wanted to leave their options open, okay? So, this thing is separated. This thing is at a distance. There's space here. King of Cups coming out on the fence. Somebody doesn't know if they love you or if they don't fucking love you, okay? They say they do. This person is damn sure dealing with many other people. For some of you guys, it's going to be same sex. This person possibly may be on the down low, but they damn sure is into finessing, okay? Listen, you know this shit, okay? You know it. High Priestess is here. Yeah, you knew that this person was a liar, a stealer, a killer, a cheater, a thief, a fake, a phony, and you knew that this person was going to put 10 knives in your back. You seen the shit coming. That's probably the reason why you stopped them before they was able to exact that situation. Right. They want to jump out here to what? I don't know, because with the Six of Swords in reverse, they're reluctant to change. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, right. They don't want you to fall back from them. They don't want you to have your rest and your recuperation. They don't want you to recharge your batteries. They don't want you to have strength. They don't want you to have mind over matter, mind over situation, and mind over heart. They don't want that, okay? They want to be able to bamboozle. They want to be able to, you know, to do the shit that they like doing, but they fucking around and finding out in this Five of Pentacles, okay? This is loss and misfortune, you guys. This is scandals and disgrace. So they made mistakes. They made mistakes. They feel like they're misunderstood, okay? Yeah, they royally fucked up, okay? You guys, they royally fucked up. Give me more. Right. Without thinking. No self-ascension. No self-introspection. They're showing up as a narcissist anyway, so why the fuck would they have any type of empathy or self-reflection or introspection? But anyway, you guys, they're going through emotional funeral. They will be if they're not right now. So they're distracted, okay? There's a lot of change going on in their life. They're met with a lot of delays. Damn, wouldn't it be true? Stagnation and limbo. Something life slap breaks on their ass. Y'all. And they're in a Nine of Swords. They're tormented, you guys. They can't sleep at night. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about the mistakes they made. They're thinking about them having an emotional funeral. I don't know if this snake is thinking about how they stuck 10 knives in your back. I don't know about that. But I do think that this snake is thinking about the way that they moved. I feel like they thought that possibly they could slither just a little bit better than what they were doing. Maybe what they felt like is maybe they should have lied in a different type of way. Or maybe they should have, like I said, slithered, moved in a different type of way so that you wouldn't have caught on so goddamn quick. They're in mental anguish, you guys. They cannot sleep at night. These things are haunting them. And it's not just you that's haunting them. It's the fact that life has slapped brakes on their ass and they have no future. That is what's bothering them. Okay? So they're in a Ten of Wands. Yeah. This person possibly got with another karmic individual that they chose. This person is very promiscuous. This person is doing drugs with them. For some of that will be true. For some of you guys, they thought this person was going to be a blessing, y'all. They thought they really was going to come up with this person. I just don't know. And that's the reason why they asked us hemmed up. Because they sat up here and they thought that everything that glitters is fucking gold. Which it is not. We all know that. But not this dumb motherfucker. They don't know that, okay? So this is the reason why they asked us hemmed up. They're in a self-imposed prison. This is their fault, okay? That's because they were E for everybody. They sat up here and was told, okay? They was told not to do certain things. The Lord even spoke to them. They might have had an encounter with the angel of the Lord. But bottom line is they did what they wanted to do, and now they're hit with a whole bunch of boundaries. And not only that, everything is going to be slow. This here overcoming obstacles that they want to walk in this direction, this shit is going to take forever with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? That's their fault. That ain't got shit to do with, you know, that's everybody got decisions and choices, okay? They decided to do this. They decided to have somebody in a third-party situation. They decided to stick 10 knives up in somebody, or should I say 9 knives in somebody back and then slit somebody's fucking throat with one, okay? They decided to be a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony, okay? So now they have an emotional funeral. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you do shit like that. Out here left out in the cold, out here misfortune and loss, out here have lack of resources, y'all. You don't give a damn. You don't. The only thing you give a damn probably is seeing how they gonna get their damn karma. Yeah, not sitting up here not thinking. Okay? That's why brakes is slapped on their ass. I don't believe in mistakes. I believe in choices, okay? Especially when it comes down to the Three of Swords. Especially when it comes down to the Ten of Swords. I personally don't believe that's a such thing as a mistake. When you slit somebody's throat and stick 9 knives up in somebody's back, okay? That right there is a choice, Virgo. Straight up. And I know y'all feel me. Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces. You know this shit. You're showing up as High Priestess. They had the nerve to do this shit with High Priestess, y'all. I'm just saying. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, they with a Karmic. They fucking with a Karmic right now. Trying to get other people on their team. Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius. Y'all. The hell. I always say, appreciate a motherfucker when you got them, okay? Like, real talk. Appreciate when a motherfucker when you got them. And especially when you got somebody in your life showing up as High Priestess and Empress, whether you a dude or female. The reason why is because with those type of people, 9 times out of 10, those are God-gifted, given individuals. That means that they're God's children, all right? And when you sit up here and start making these choices to betray, to lie, steal, kill, cheat, thief, fake, phony these people, then guess what? You reap what you sow, okay? Bottom line. It's just that simple. So you ain't fucking with this person, okay? It's just that simple. You don't want, you didn't avoid this person. You escaping this person and some more shit. Right. This person wants to spin the block, but thing about it is death is here, okay? They want to spin the block. They want to come back to you. They want to see if they can mend some type of situation. They want to possibly negotiate. They possibly want to change their demeanor when it comes down to you. Listen, be careful, because like I said earlier, this person slithers, okay? Give me a little bit more. But they definitely want to try to get back in the door for some type of reason. And it got everything to do with the 6 of Cups. You're very familiar to this person, okay? Listen, but they're not thinking once again, Virgo, okay? They're not. There's no self-ascension here. There's no introspection. They haven't learned any damn thing. They ain't learning shit, okay? Y'all, they done went to the dark side, okay? You guys, with the High Priestess in reverse. So you showed up as loving and kind. You showed up as family-oriented. You showed up as a healer, a counselor, an advisor to this person. And this person brought you chaos, okay? They brought you a whole bunch of chaos. They don't care. They're showing up as narcissistic, y'all. Only thing they care about is their damn self and how they can come up. And this is the reason why they have no traction. 3 of Wands in reverse. Their ass will be stuck, okay? It's just that fucking simple. So there's a distance here. And it has everything to do with the separation, this space, this blockage. They're saying you misunderstanding them. They showing up as the victim. Tower. Y'all, this person hitting towers and some more shit, okay? Listen, you're standing in your energy, Virgo. Your mind over matter, mind over heart, strength once again, okay? You're fearless at this point, okay? Listen, this person has hit towers. And the reason why is because, like I said, they're not learning, all right? They're sitting up here hiding things, having money problems. They're still doing the same old damn thing that they've been doing, okay? And now they're hitting towers, okay? I mean, that's on them. And I'm talking about neck first. I'm talking about head first, breaking their fucking neck on towers, okay? Because of mistakes. Juggling a motherfucker is not a mistake, okay? Having a double life, doing shit behind people's back, all that type of shit is not a mistake. That is a choice, all right? And because of their choice, they want to sit up here and act like they're a victim, okay, you guys? Like I said before in my previous videos, it's a lot of people that can dish shit out, but when that shit comes back to them, they cannot fucking take it. That there is not your problem either, okay? All right, so they refuse to change. They're very reluctant to change. What is this? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, ain't nobody giving to the situation. Listen, their asses is going to jail, okay? Number one, something is being clipped out of their life. They want to run. They really do, okay? They want to do something different. But that shit is being clipped out. Their intrigues will be their downfalls, okay? Their intrigues will be their downfalls. Their intrigues will be their downfalls. And this is a promiscuous ass individual that goes back and forth. They have no respect for their body. Give me more, Holy Spirit. What is this person doing? They're chaotic as hell, looking for opportunities, small ass opportunities. It's a fucking page, okay? Listen, you're showing up as Empress. Dude, female, it doesn't matter. This person is beneath you, okay? It really just is that simple. Distracted. sidetracked, never getting shit done, okay? It really just is that simple. Always fucking trying to talk. Y'all. Somebody here, they're watching you. Because somebody here is awards, achievements, or winning and being in the spotlight. They're definitely watching you. Celebrity status, possibly. But they're watching you. And they're very wounded, set back, and guarded. Jail hospital's also here for their ass. But they're wounded watching you. They really are. Because you're unbothered. You're moving on. They want to fight you. They don't like your glow up. They want to fight you. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, popping off and some more shit. Okay. 10 of Wands. They're burdened. They can pop off at their burdens is what they can pop off at. Okay. Y'all, this is a real fuck person right here. Okay. Yeah. Listen, they're about to be in this energy for a long time. Okay, you guys? Long time. All right. They're going to be under burdens for a long time. It's just that simple. They can be as ambitious as they want to be. Like I said, their intrigues will be their downfall. It's just that simple. Right. Working their ass off. Working their ass off for nothing. There's no return. No return. Give me more. And they're going to be working their ass off for a long time with no return for a long time. Sitting up here watching you. I told you. They're watching you. Spying on you, lying on you, very curious to what you're doing. Yeah, what they need to know is that you invested, okay? Shit, you getting profits, all right? That's what they're watching you do. They're watching you invest, and every time you come showing up, investing, looking good, and glowing up, they asses in a self-imposed prison, okay, you guys? They're full of anxiety, rejection, okay? They got abandonment issues, and you set them off. It's just that simple. All right, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see who's here this go round. Yeah, they chaotic as hell. All right, y'all. They don't know what the fuck they want. Okay? They really just don't. They keep on saying this shit is a mistake. That's because they're unaccountable and they're immature. Anybody who cheats on somebody, anybody who has a double life, anybody who pretends knives in somebody's back and betrays somebody and slithers like a freaking snake, that is not a freaking mistake. That is a choice. Death, okay, for their ass, all right? Nothing is going to be happening. Scorpio, they may get a little something, but it's going to be taken away from them. It really just is. Virgo is here. Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anywhere in the chart. When I mention these signs, it could be anywhere in the chart. Okay, you guys? Yeah. Person is a real, I don't know, y'all. That's your person. They want to come back, but I don't really feel like they want to come back for any good reason. I feel like they look at you as an opportunity with that page of coins when I cut that deck. Yeah, they look at you as an opportunity because you're looking like this. You can help them, okay? All right. So you're silent. You ain't got nothing to, you don't got nothing to say. It's like, shit, I don't know. For some of y'all don't have nothing to say and you don't want to hear shit, okay? From nobody who ain't benefiting you, all right? It feels like that. It feels like you're escaping, you're avoiding, you're pushing away, and you're blocking anything that does not benefit you. Yeah, because you're winning. That's why. Okay, you in the spotlight. Y'all, somebody getting awards, recognition. This is celebrity status in the spotlight, okay? Listen, you're doing what you want to do, how you want to do it, okay? You're balanced. People are adapting to you, okay? You're balancing shit out in your life. Y'all, this person is doing spell work. They're pulling on your energy, okay? You need to understand you're protected, especially with High Priestess. Especially with that Hierophant I seen underneath the deck. Okay, so it is also backfiring on this person. This person is thinking that you're doing spell work on them. Listen, you done found this shit out. You already know. From the ones that is High Priestess, you know that this person is doing rituals and spell work and shit on you. You done felt the energy pulls. What else, Holy Spirit? Right. They want to bring chaos, but they can't bring chaos. They can't bring chaos to a High Priestess. They can't bring chaos to a freaking Empress, whether you a dude or a female. They can't do it, okay? Because you represent alignment, all right? What's their problem? Their problem is they're crying. Whatever this is that they sent your way is not working. It's actually backfiring, all right, you guys? And that's okay. Let them keep on, shit. I don't think that's going to happen. They'll get more fucked up. Yeah, they don't know what to do, okay? They don't like the fact that you're closed off, guarded, and resistant, and they don't know what to do, okay? They really don't. They don't know what to do with their life. You know why, Virgo? And the reason why is because not just because of the relationship. You showed up as a healer, okay, you guys? Listen, they don't know what to do about this Empress that you're showing up to be, okay? Nobody will ever compare to you, okay? It's just that simple. They can sit up here and have as many ratchets as they want to. Listen, 10 of them won't be able to fill your shoes, okay? Ratchets meaning dude, female, don't make no difference. I don't care what it is. Yeah, see? Because you got, you sitting on top of this wheel. Y'all, it's like, almost like the more they do shit to you, especially for the ones that resonate with them doing that spell work, it's almost like it just keeps on keeping on. Look, boo, look, listen, your shit don't stop, okay? It just don't stop. And they like, what the fuck? It's not working. No, it's not. Holy Spirit, tell me what their problem is. Problem is, like I said, they're breaking the neck on this fucking tower. That's what the problem is. Upheaval, negativity, chaos, destruction, damage. So, there's a separation here. Somebody blocked. Puzzle pieces, vice versa, you guys. Cross-watcher energy. You fell back. You're resting. You're sleeping good. You're relaxing, recuperating. You're thinking of all new creative ideas. A lot of you guys are creative as hell, okay? And you're not letting this shit stop you, okay? Somebody got self-love here, all right? Listen, this person went off to third-party situations, threesomes and some more stuff. Somebody in their family is sick. You guys... let me just say this. Crosswatcher energy can and will get involved. Crosswatcher, I want you guys to know that I love Crosswatcher just like I love Virgo. If this is a Virgo's energy, please go in the comment section below. Let me know. I am very interested to know how energy interchanges, and you guys will be helping me out an awful lot. Listen, I do have a very hands-on relationship with a lot of my subscribers, which I absolutely positively love. Would love to have that same relationship with you. You go down there in the comment section, you introduce yourself, my readers, and I would love to give you a warm welcome, okay? This is a tribe here, you guys. And it's so much love. We vibe high here, all right? Listen, you guys. This person is third-party situations. This person done went to somebody. Yeah, and they done, y'all, 10 of coins came out in reverse. Listen, you represented that to them, okay? You represented this here lifestyle. You represented this here legacy to them, all right? You showed love. This person was possibly your husband, your wife. I got a counterpart here. Your baby mom or something like that. Give me some more here. So what are you doing? What are they doing? Right, you done bossed all the way to fuck up. Okay? You done went from a king, queen to a freaking emperor and empress. Listen, didn't I tell you might got some love on the way? You got emperor, empress energy here as well. So not only did you have queen of cups, king of cups, now you're bossing up. I told y'all. This person is reluctant. So what's the problem? What's the problem here for this person? Problem for this person is they don't have any comfort and comfortability, okay? No wishes are being granted for this person. They're reluctant to change, y'all. They're reluctant to change. You guys are interested? This is my 4th edition tarot deck. It is Divine Awareness. Right, 10 of Wands once again, okay? So what we have here is we got a double dose of losing focus, restricted, burnt out, what is this? Obligated, overwhelmed, stressed, and burdened, okay? That is what they're going through. So what happens when you're reluctant to change and you want to do fuck shit? For real, for real. There you go. There they go, y'all. There they go. There go their phone. There go their side piece. That's who they hurt you for. They hurt you for that phone, and they hurt you for that side piece, and they hurt you for this little ass teeny tiny opportunity to make money. That's what they hurt you for. So take a good ass look. And this is the reason why you're silent. This is the reason why you're frozen. This person doesn't deserve your energy, okay? On this planet or the next, in this universe or the next. Yeah, they want to fight you. They want to fight you because they know that they don't deserve your energy. But guess what? Like I told you, you're protected, okay? Yeah, they come up against you, they're coming up against God. It's just that simple. All right, so what's their problem, Holy Spirit? Because they got a whole attitude out here. They want to keep secrets. And they done messed around and fucked with a high priestess. So tell me what their problem is for messing with a high priestess. This is their child. Listen, their blessings are blocked. Period. All of them. Their prayers are hindered and their blessings are blocked. Okay, so mistakes. That's what they call them anyway. We know better than that shit, okay? Ain't no damn mistakes. They ass playing victim like a mug, sitting up here telling their side of the damn story. Yeah, spreading their love around, thinking that somebody else, this is a sorry mother, this is a sorry. Anytime you got to constantly ride somebody else's coattails in order to get up, get on, you know, this is a sorry. They go from one person to the next, I'm telling you, just to get on. This is sorry. This is the reason why I don't deserve your energy, Virgo, okay? You better than this. I told you, they're beneath you, okay? It's just that simple. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I don't care what nobody say. Yes, there are some people that's beneath people, okay? Yeah, and this is the reason why the ass is once again in the Nine of Swords, because they know it, okay? They know that they didn't show up the way that they needed to show up. They know that they didn't give this the energy, the time, the respect, the loyalty, the honesty, and everything else that you deserve, okay? And they also know that the shit that's happening up in their life got everything to do with you. They know that shit too. Whereas they did not believe in karma, now they believe in karma. And if they don't, they will. They'll get a clue. Give me more. Right. Because they Page of Wands, y'all. Female dude, it don't make no difference. They ratchet. They out here like this. Okay. They own drugs. They addicted. Okay. They fearless in their toxicity. They're roguish. They're reckless. They're unaccountable. They sit up here and destroy and sabotage everything they freaking energy can get. Their energy can penetrate. So what's the problem? The problem is that they're a beggar. The problem is that they ain't nobody going to give them shit. That's the problem. So they're distracted. Of course they are. The Page of Wands. There's no way in the world they can stay on point when they ain't Page of Wands. They want to send you a message, Virgo. Or they want to send somebody a message. Why? Why, Holy Spirit? So they can cast more illusions and delusions. With they snake ass. Y'all please. Y'all stay up in this frozen, don't have nothing to say to they punk ass. Y'all stay in that energy. Just fuck that. They looking for opportunity. So they want to cast illusions and delusions over somebody here, okay? So they can have opportunity to do something, okay? Something snakish. All right, you guys. So what's the problem? The problem is that you don't want their ass. That's the problem. That's their problem. That ain't your problem. Shit, you got it. You bossing up over here. All right, so they in the Ten of Wands twice, okay? Overwhelmed, stressed out, and some more shit. Listen, it's coming to an ending for their ass. They're going to be even more overwhelmed when these knives get stuck back in their own back, okay? Somebody about to betray the hell out of their ass, and then it's a done deal, okay? Death is here. So with that being said, their promiscuous ass will be in a self-imposed ass prison, okay? Full of anxiety, worry, distress. Y'all, that's what happens. You don't get to fuck with a high priestess. That's what happens. You know what? It ain't even got to be high priestess. You don't get to mess with a person showing up as a family-oriented individual who's intuitive, whose wife, husband, material, showing up that way. God dang loyal, a healer, loving, sensitive, nurturing, being somebody's counselor and advisor, is trying to put somebody on here, emotional, mature, compassionate, psychic even, supportive, and an empath. You don't get to do them wrong and think ain't nothing gonna cut. This is the reason why you shining. And you keep doing that, okay? You keep doing that. All right, so let me tell you who's here. Yeah, they trying to spell work. Okay, but you need to understand it's backfiring. Okay, you guys, because whoever this is doing this, listen, they don't understand that you're protected. As soon as they start doing, let me tell you something, shit is starting to happen. Y'all, they seeing shit, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is here. Virgo is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're running off to these people, these toxic ass individuals that ain't got shit, ain't never gonna be shit, ain't never was shit, okay? Aries, Taurus. They Page of Wands ass. Want to send a message to get an opportunity to finesse somebody. I don't think they want to finesse. I think they want to trick somebody. Scorpio is here. They're about to be betrayed. If they haven't, they're going to be in the Ten of Wands again. And what goes around comes around. They will find themselves in this third party situation. Gemini is here. They want to fight y'all. Okay. They can fight the Lord. That's who they can fight. Okay. Taurus is here. Pisces is here. Aquarius is here. Scorpio is here. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries. Virgo. And got the nerve to call it a mistake. You got somebody new in your life. Damn sure do. A natural leader, as a matter of fact. Somebody sexy, crazy, and cool. Alright. Maybe I might do a video about the new person. Okay, so you're silent. You're avoiding. You're pushing away. You're not interested. Yeah, deaf to the situation. Okay? Somebody like you're dead to me. Okay? It's just that simple. Alright? So what's their problem? What's their problem? The fact that your ass is... Listen, it's forever, okay? It's up and it's stuck, okay? It really just is. You ain't about to change none of this shit. Queen of Cups. Collaboration, networking. Listen, they're reluctant to change. They're reluctant to change, and this is the reason why their ass is broke, busted, and disgusted. They're out here in the cold. They're on drugs, scandals, disgrace, poverty, misfortune, and loss. And you're standing your ground, okay? You're ready. You already know you don't want that shit. You're showing up as a fucking empress and emperor. Come on now. They're blindsided. That's what their issue is. They're blindsided. They're full of anxiety. They're full of helplessness and hopelessness. Okay? So there's a distance here. Separation. Got everything to do with them putting people all up in y'all business. Worst thing to do with a Virgo. Ooh, that's the worst thing to do. Listen, they're watching you overcome all kind of challenges. They can't even believe it. They're like, who the what? Right. And they're sitting up here having an emotional ass funeral. They want you to, I feel like they want you to fail. That's what I feel. I feel because they're failing, they want you to fail. All right. But they're reluctant to change. Virgo, you've done work. Okay. It's not that this person didn't hurt you. They did. But you've done the work. All right. Listen, like I said, you've done the work. And this is the reason why you're being blessed. They're reluctant to change. Watching you be blessed. Stability and some more shit. There you go, Virgo. Looking good. Okay. And I did not tell you you got new love? I told you. That's Two of Cups. Why they reluctant to change. Holy Spirit. Right. And so they're back in a Nine of Swords. Okay. So they're in a Nine of Swords because of this as well. All right. So they're having mental torment. They can't sleep at night. They're having a whole lot of problems in money. With their karmic ratchets. They're having a problem with being ratchet their own motherfucking self. They're broke, busted, and disgusted. They out here wandering around looking for the next gig. Okay. So they made mistakes. That's what they call them. I call it choices. I don't believe in mistakes. Yeah, somebody chose their peace, balance, harmony, and flow. They wanted to become chaotic and they got cut the fuck off. Okay. It's just that simple. And they might be in legal problems. Holy Spirit. Tell me about. Right, they got cut off because they want to sit up here and plot and plan on somebody. Okay. Right. So now no love is being given to them. They're distracted. They're distracted by the way you look, your glow up. That's you stepping off of that G4 onto that tarmac. Okay. They're watching that. Okay. And if it hasn't happened yet, Virgo, it will. Some of you guys got trips to take here. They wanted you to be discombobulated, Virgo. Okay. This might be your husband, your wife. Okay. I do got a counterpart here with the king and the queen. But they're off center. But they wanted you to be off center. Okay. But look, ain't no way. They want to hide information from you. Okay. They want to sit up here and be sneaky. Told you they slither. They're watching you. It's just as simple. You see how she in the dark? She watching with a fucked up look on her face. Yeah, that's how they feel. This is an evil individual. And this is the reason why Wheel of Fortune is on the fence for their ass. Like I said, if they don't believe in karma, they will. Trust me, they will. Ten of Wands. One of the reasons why is because justice is here. This is divine justice. They should have never did what they did. It's just that simple. And they're reluctant to change, so it's going to be cycles that's going to be repeating. Yeah, and the fact is that you just don't want them anymore in the Four of Cups. You'll pass, okay? Why? When you got somebody here vibing with you and all they like is third-party situations. All they like to be is on their phone, on dating sites. You got mental clarity on this shit. Why in the world would you? You Virgo. You're not giving to them at all, okay? That's what their problem is. You're not giving anything to them. This person wants to bring fights and arguments, you guys. This person jumps out here to different many people. All right, you guys, they're being judged for this. All right, you guys, only the Most High can judge. But because they want to do this type of stuff and they want to play with people and they want to argue and fight and carrying on, they're being judged for this. They're being judged for being the liar, the stealer, the killer, the cheater, the thief, the fake, the phony, the finesser, the in and out, inconsistent, rebellious ass individual that they are. Okay. And that could be court. It has everything to do with you, whether they like it or not. That's Hermit. That's Virgo. Okay. So it is what it is. So, you know, hey. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. They want you to bail them out of the shit. But they don't understand that somebody's like, you dead to me. It's just that simple. You dead to me. I don't even know who the fuck you is. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking about by even fucking with you in the first place. Lying ass. Lying, sneaky, slithering, snake, backstabbing ass. Okay? Somebody done gave real love to a fucking snake. Yeah, somebody learned lessons. Damn sure was in hermit mode. You thought about all this shit. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio. Somewhere in the chart, y'all. Libra, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. Somewhere in the chart. They're going to be blindsided and betrayed, okay? They ain't got to worry about shit. Except this here judgment. That's the only thing they got to worry about. All right. So with that being said, let me go ahead and give you guys some time frames. And I'm going to give you guys some letters. Yeah. This person is... Yeah, this person is... They lost their rabbit ass mind if they think somebody fixing to go for this shit. Okay? Like really, real talk. And I am talking about the two rabbits. Okay? Yeah, I am. The one with the ears and the one with the phone. I bullshit you not. February is here. November is here. May is here. December is here. October is here. October, December, May, November, and February. Hit the thumbs up button even if you the one that is the one that did this shit, this slithery shit. Because guess what? When you put good things out, good things come back. Especially with me, y'all, because I'm a good luck charm, y'all. I really am. But nonetheless, what was I going to say? Let me get you guys some letters. Oh, what I was going to say is give me a red, black heart, you guys. That's going to do several things. One, it's going to let me know that you are still here with me. You are engaged in the channel and you do want that free read. Y'all, I don't know. This person wants to come back with Six of Cups, Virgo, but I want to be very, 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 very clear, okay? This person doesn't want to come back because they have good intentions, all right, you guys? This person wants to come back to finish the job off, all right? So you keep that in mind when they ask to sitting up here crying, when they get guilt tripping you, okay? When they're doing all the things to try to get back in the door, the finessing, the sweet talking, the running game, making it sound all good. No, they want to finish the job off, all right, you guys? Understand that, all right? And I don't want to see y'all fall victim to that shit. Especially over no damn Seven of Swords. This is a fucking low vibrational. A Seven of Swords and a goddamn on Page of Wands and a Page of Swords. Y'all, this person is a liar by nature, all right? They constantly likes to watch people. Don't you give this motherfucker the opportunity. It's just that simple. You need to be a figment of their fucking imagination. And that's some real shit. Be a figment of their damn imagination. Virgo, I know you guys well, and I know you do. Because one thing about Virgo go all the way in. But when they done, they fucking done. And it is not a pretty sight. Best thing to do is leave y'all alone. FIYXEORMHEDAKTI. If I'm missing one letter and it resonates for you, please just go ahead and take the read. All right, guys? So F is up underneath the deck. ITKADEHMROEXY. Whew. So, Virgo, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys.